ちなみに、移動ポータルが赤くなっている状態で使うと、7消化完了時、全ボスからランダム引きます。それが暴風撃。霊障開始と同時に、ボスからランダム1人に受け渡し可能な線がつきます。霊障完了時、線の対象者を中心にペア頭回りが派生し、足元にはドーム型のハンディが設置されます。同時に、ボスに最も近い人のいる島に対して、もう一つのペア頭回りが来ます。このセットが計4回繰り返されます。最初の線は、タンクヒラが取りましょう。線を取りやすくするため、タンクヒラが前、DPS が後ろに立っておきます。線がついたら、DPS は先ほど塔を処理した島へ戻ります。線がついた人は、外周、
She pooping.
側で頭割りを受けます。同時に、線の対角の島の人がボスに近づくことで、近い人に来る頭割りを誘導します。他の人はご誘導しないように中間地点にいましょう。線を持っている人は、頭割り後に止ま隣の島へ移動して線を渡します。線を受け取る人は、移動ポータル前で待機し、すぐに線を受け取ってください。線を受け取った人は、再び外周側で頭割りをし、その対角の人がボスに近づいて近い人に来る頭割りを誘導します。この処理を、計4回繰り返します。ちなみに、線の受け渡し役と受け取り役に明確な決まりはないそうです。このアニメーションでは、 近接ジョブが線の受け渡しに動いています。もちろん、手を2人で一緒に動いて受け渡しに行くのも問題ありません。ただし、受け渡しに関与しない人が線を強奪しないように注意してください。すべて終わったら、復活した基準島に全員戻りましょう。では、D2 視点の実際の映像を見ます。
力で見破ってみろ。見破ってみろ。
Having multiple tries, or you barely got any attempts at all?
Bit of both.
Both.
Never took a lot.
これでどうだ。
Oh, there she is.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Shit, remind me to get the wave marks before the C next time. For the save that one.
Alright, I'm going to ready check for full check. Oh, can we die?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna start the timer now. It's fine, I have it on, see?
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the Lord in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
The challenger rises again. Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the Lord in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call. The challenger's down!
Is this the end?
Oh no!
Or maybe it's just die.
It's fine, go again.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the Lord in his own lair?
wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the wind. The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Did I do with my?
I'm not dying is the thing. You're just dying.
Hmm?
If it was us overlapping, we'd both die.
Just now was.
I think yeah, I think I'm forgetting. Yeah, I'll probably pop mid. Pop mid. I think I'm forgetting that part. All right, let's do this.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around? Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
It's me or is it?
Ray.
I stopped here, I went to C for some reason.
No, Cat died.
Cat died.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
went the
died.
other
I,
way, I think.
I got the rest of the
Oh.
south side, so I'll move him towards the tower.
No, he meant that you died
Oh.
before the second battle went off. So someone else.
Oh
died.
yeah.
Also, you
reading the-
you
yeah,
died
I'm-
there because you went the other way, right?
Yeah, I'm reading the mechs wrong for some reason. Sorry.
Okay.
Ugh.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth! Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
We're on the brown side instead of the green side.
Okay, maybe I saw wrongly. My bad.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat them in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger's down. Is this the end?
What the fuck? What the when clock was when I heard NT?
Eh, are you really my caller, or is it better for you to look at the heads instead?
Oh, I know. It's just I clearly heard NT this time, but I went clock.
Okay.
Can the challenger defeat the myth in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call. The challenger's down! Is this the end? They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing. Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
You must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true! Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Yeah.
During the stack marker thingy, right, can the tanks try to give a mid to the ranged?
Well, I did shake there
No, no, I mean your short mids.
for the stack.
Yes. Just to make sure, like, me and Bambi don't die.
Oh, for you guys, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll try.
Also for Honey, when do you use Divine Veil? Or when do you normally use?
I don't think I have an exact time when I'm using it. I think mostly it's been during like the stack mechanics. So I
Okay,
can
just use
use
it
it
then.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, probably like one of the later hits.
Just always use it there.
Okay.
And then either me or Bambit. It should be good.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the myth in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the myth in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Muffed a parrot, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My troop! Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Stress you should go over.
Oh no, it happened to someone last week, and they ran through it twice and blew it up. So I was trying to avoid it.
Yeah, you should have the first one.
It boomed twice, I think.
Wait, but why did it boom there? I was walking towards the green.
No, not stress was there.
Yeah, but I didn't touch it.
I see.
But oh right, because he can't hit the green. Never mind.
Yeah.
It dealt 999 damage to everyone. So
Unless the hitbox of it's a lot larger than the
yeah,
POs.
yeah, it is. So be careful there.
Yeah.
Right.
My advice, I think a lot of PF does it also. If you know that if the predation is over already, right, you can actually be in front of the head. So the main goal is just don't touch the cube or the sphere. So if you know the predation is over already, you can go in front to make sure you avoid it, even if the head is too close to you.
Okay. All right, starting the.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the myth in his own lair?
I wonder if we can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Wave to there you go. I'm
Roll
glitchy.
mixed. Yeah, one of the supports died, Bambi, so that's why you had the.
Yep. Wait. Oh. Can we trade in you? There we go.
Nope.
We can't trade in you.
Nope.
Then why
I
are we
only
doing?
have this 89. Have these 3.
Just use the map.
I have 3.
I mean, yeah.
I can use the re-break.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the myth in his own lair?
wonder if you can keep up.
Constant speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth!
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
What? Why do you move? Just Why did you move, KR?
Why did I move? Because I was already touching the AoE. That's why I moved a little bit away from it to a safe spot, but it was already too late.
He went wee.
Go, go, go.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true! Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Just behind us.
I think Honey needs to move faster there. Yeah, Honey, make sure you move faster. Whenever you're moving, you should be as close as to the opposite cube as possible. Yeah.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can...
Follow.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth! Not bad. Not bad. We've scared sleep a god.
Yeah, sorry. I was too close.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Rosa's group.
Too close to Honey?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because she was outside the line when I saw.
I was on one pixel of HP there.
Are you meeting there?
Yeah, I got hit by something twice. I don't know.
No, if you get hit by something twice, there you will have died because there's Vaughn.
Yeah, I have mitts there. That's the thing. Yeah. All right, starting now. I already have like Rampart and Blood Wedding there.
How early do you pop Blood Wedding? Because the damage reduction is only 5 seconds long.
As soon before the jump,
Should be fine.
like before the jump cast bar gets finished.
Yeah, you just pop another something there in case.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing. Is this the end?
Why did I get damaged down the tower?
If you got damaged, that means you got clipped by the line.
What line?
The wind line, the head.
You were tethered.
No,
you were
I
doing the tether
raised up
mechanic.
after that. No,
I saw
had
you
to-
were still tethered though, Stress.
How could I be tethered though? I was dead.
I saw the tether line on you. So I think you res as the tether mechanic happens.
And no one took that tower.
That means the one with the DPS didn't take the tower.
I think
Wait,
but
no, it was
uh,
DPS tether. It was DPS tether.
it was a mix.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat them in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true! Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
Yeah, yeah. Ignore the stack. That's already full position.
No, just because it's the first line goes through, second line then stack. Then
Yeah.
stack.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it technically happens almost at the same time.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Death must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true! Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
ran through it this time.
Yes, yes, it did.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat them both in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My true! Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
I was like, can't be me, I got 20 seconds.
Yeah, healers are last.
Should
made
I
me
rescue
think
him then?
You made me think I couldn't count. I was like, that hasn't been 2 already, has it?
Yeah, I think everyone knows already. I'm not gonna call out then.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat them both in his own lair?
up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Not enough HP though.
Yeah, I was below half.
Not enough HP though.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the myth in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth! Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun. delightful. The earth is mine to command. Pack of wolves!
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
I think it's
I need that.
yeah, but yeah,
Next time you just take
Try this!
3.
Challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Give me a minute. I just need to.
the diagram.
The paddle should always be on the number
like that?
markers.
Yeah, I think
Number
you were
markers
like
is
in the
enough.
right spot at the start, then you started running around.
The AOV actually
was-
very close. There's no safe spot.
Yeah, I think the AoE needs to make sure they're in the correct spots as well.
Like very tight to this, like very tight.
Yeah. The stack markers just make sure you're on the number. Then it's just up to the paddles to be in the correct positions. Honey, you just remember to voke anytime
After
after
ads.
ads phase. Yeah.
Okay. There's not really any positioning, right, when he's doing his mechanic
No,
after
no.
ads, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We can't. He'll be intargetable for like a few seconds during.
Okay.
It's fine.
What's the red?
I'm back.
I'm just pulling up daily real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the relative point for that quarter?
What do you mean relative point?
I'm trying to brain. where
Are you
I'm
talking about
supposed to
Moonlight?
Go. Huh?
Are you talking about Moonlight?
Yeah.
Look at the sword.
The
Which
swords.
came out first?
Okay, you remember Frog Turret 2? How the frog cleaves?
Yeah.
Oh, so that was
It's
that was
exactly like that.
So if you
so-
called
so-
3, then
4.
Means it's a safe. Come dead.
so my safe
No.
spot would have been C if I was.
Yeah, yeah,
No, no,
yeah.
no, no.
But
Wait, what?
for paddle, for
Oh,
AOE,
yes, yes, yes. If you're paddles. yeah.
If it's the AOE paddle will be 3. Yes, yes.
So I'm
I got a brain
always.
fart. I didn't even know that was quads already.
I'm always to the left of the number you call.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
You're always to the left.
Alright, this is another M4S scenario again.
Wait, honey, you say something?
Oh, I had a brain fart. I didn't even know that was quad already.
Yeah, that's quads. Yeah, don't worry about the callouts. I should be able to do it.
Okay.
After the second.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, high rounds the store. The wind answers my call.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My troop! Not bad, not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Green died. What?
We got popped up. I thought we were.
Let me check your HP. Yikes! No. Apparently, you were not fully topped up. You were 3k. You died by over 3k HP. You were like, I think 95% topped up.
It should have been enough though. It's 130k.
It's 157k. You were 154k.
Wait, can I test something? Can I stress that? No.
We good now?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start the timer now.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Fenrir's might. I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
On the goddamn.
Bear, stock up, and eat, drink.
Yep. Take this time to look at your moonlight position as well. Because I will do the hard part for you guys. So just go to positions. That's why I did this strat then the other strat.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Ooh. Have you guys ever been so exhausted that you thought the things that you did today was a dream?
What?
So I had a badminton session this morning. So after that, I have things to do. Like I made appointments. I made what, and like here and there. But no, I was so exhausted that after I took a nap, right, I thought the things that I'd done in the afternoon were a dream. Then I double checked my messages and oh wait, I didn't make those appointments. It was a little bit.
You're living in the Matrix, dude.
Fuck,
I'm gonna go top up my water. I'll be right back.
Alright. Hey, this armor's not breaking anymore.
I am back.
Yes, come back. Oh, hallucinating. In my Hey, this gear is not breaking every time now. Yes. That's why I rarely use GamePad, because the website lags my fucking mouse.
You guys need ad blockers.
You don't need ad blocker, like don't go to the website that has ads.
Do you tolerate YouTube ads?
Hmm?
Do you tolerate YouTube ads?
No, I just bought premium.
Wow.
Another
You'd ra-
premium enjoyer, yes, I see. I don't get people just get YouTube Premium. It's like
It's like 20
Spotify,
ringgit a month. I can stomach that.
and basically you get Spotify and
Yeah.
Or you could, get an ad blocker and
What?
I'm using YouTube Music anyway, so That's why I have it.
It works for me because whenever I go on a long trip, at least on YouTube, I can just like download it and just watch it on the tablet.
Man, I go back to Wuthering Waves. I want to just die now.
Right.
How many days I have not played Uber?
This fight
Why?
sucks.
What happened to not playing gacha games anymore?
Hey, uh, do I say no as I do?
I wish I had packed the bag. It's too stuck in that
I think FFA.
Ow! How do you have the time?
FFA is an easy game though.
But still, how do you have
Yeah.
the time?
You
Nah,
just play cards and then you win.
yeah.
Go,
Just
Kia,
don't
go,
level
go,
up.
go down.
Just don't level up. That's it. That's a trap to all third-based players.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the North in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them. Oh dear,
With Fenrir's might,
So just be on
I
the side.
rouse the storm.
Stand on the force arrow.
Yeah, yeah.
I was on 1 feet away.
Like the moment I look at where you are, right, I was like, okay, no, she's probably gonna get hit. I'm gonna go a bit to the left, to the right.
You had one job right.
I don't even know where we
Let's
are.
begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the North in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I
I think he
What
touched the
happens?
wall. I'm going to imagine he did.
I accidentally pressed my auto run. Oh, fuck.
Yes.
I was popping my sprint. Yeah, fat fingered auto run
I
instead.
have an auto run bind.
I
It's
have
on-
it, but it's like all the way on the 9.
Go, 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 go.
Mine, mine's mouse still.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the North in his own lair?
wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no, that was too much for the Challenger. The Challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
It would have been your tower.
That was
If you
mine.
die, you never get tether. You get tower.
I was looking at which tower I can make it.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the Challenger defeat them in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My troop! Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
it not?
I don't know. It feels like I'm healing, but people's health bars aren't going up sometimes, or they're not getting healed as much as others.
Do, do we need to go to north where we don't hit the cube to reach them?
It's never gonna.
Like they'll like stand
Like I
here.
had Asylum. Asylum was down as well.
It's predation, right? So predation.
You can take off the asylum, like place it somewhere else. I think that
I don't have anywhere else to put it because it's lining up with.
you don't need. Let's try to put it
I
away.
mean, we definitely need it because we keep dying.
From where?
What do you mean from where?
The dragon?
Huh?
The predation.
The predations
Predation
are
is the
killing
one.
us.
Then put
Yeah,
it there.
predation is killing us.
I am.
Then do it!
I feel like it's a mitigation issue, not a like we're taking lethal damage.
Okay, hang on, let me see.
It's either we need more shields or we need mitts.
Are there shields on the second predation? Let me check. There is no shield on second predation on Terrans, but let me check. Who is on not Terran's side? I think it was me, right? Sand Surge. Stalking Stone. There are shields there. So Terra is not getting hit by shields. Yeah, Terra is not getting hit by shields. Is Song getting hit by shields? No.
That would mean that the mechanic needs to be mitigated.
Let me check here.
Where's the
Auto attacks, Stone Surge, no. Sand Surge. Oh wait, I shouldn't look at that tanks. Tanks is a different one.
Bear my thanks. My heart's racing in the thrill of the fight as I run. And I
it's
howl.
400k divided by 3, right?
Yeah, Bambit and me got shielded. Terrence and Song didn't get shielded, so that's why they die.
Which means our heals aren't reached on the other side.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. The issue with DPS and tanks mid there, it's very inefficient because it's coming
Yeah.
from the ads. So it's mainly using either one of the tanks AoE mid or Bambit's AoE mid have to put later.
I
That's
feel
the
like
only way.
feel like last time, or was it Friday, Saturday, whenever we did that.
Okay, you can build on second then, honey. Let's see whether that's enough. Because Bambit's already meeting the goal. No, you continue to meet for the first one.
According to the mitigation sheet, we're taking more damage than we should be, right? What's actually the damage?
The damage is predation. The pops is nothing. It's 100% predation.
So what's the 400k damage?
The 400k?
On
It
this,
should be
on,
it should be predation. It's either predation or the tank busters, but the tank busters you don't
there's
really
no way the
figure.
tank buster is 400k. So it's the predations is the 400k split, which means it should only be doing 133k damage.
Based on what I'm looking at here is 150, 170.
Yeah, which makes me feel like it's the 180k damage, not the one with the 400k.
Okay, honey, you meet the second predation. Then let's see. And
Stress. Can't reach you.
as long as people are across the wait, Rosa, use your shield there.
That reach. No, it didn't reach.
Can you move? Can you guys move a bit closer to each other?
Go back, Rosa.
Rosa, go back. Because I think we might need to be a bit closer to towards the arena. That's it.
But go back. He's AFK. Someone go stand there. I can't be.
No.
Oh.
Yep. We're not getting heals from Medica.
Either way, if everyone's topped up fully before predation is okay. So the healer just on each side. We don't really have a choice because everything else
This
is.
is one Astro here.
So yeah, you just spam GCD heals, guys.
I'll kill you.
Yeah. Unless you guys can afford to use AoE mid, I don't know.
With the
Honestly.
switch now.
I think I need to just pay more.
Go,
It's hard
go, go.
because we're swapping sides, so it's hard to tell. Reason.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Trying to work
Yeah.
it out.
Okay, I'm gonna start the timer now.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
There must be more than one tower.
So the tower didn't blow up when he died.
Gambit stepped on.
Oh, okay. I think I see what happened. The tether was still searching for someone to tether to, I think. So it might have tethered to a random person. Yeah.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
challenger.
Yeah, the tether.
Yeah, I was too close to the boss. I didn't realize the tether. My bad. Ugh.
Yeah, to left to right, right to left.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger's down. Is this the...
What? They both die.
How are people dying there?
No, they're opposite sides of the screen.
No,
so-
they're not. They're next to
They're
each other. I think. But how the honey die? If it's just the clip from the tower side, it's fine. But how the honey die?
Okay. For the melees, if I think my advice is you try to wiggle outside first and then go back in. I think maybe you guys are too close to the boss, that's why you're not looking at the tethers. So yeah, just take note. Okay, go. I only noticed melees I
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. They're back on our feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Oh, wait, what? Got a tower, what?
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
I
Yeah, bro.
Distracted by
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
why did you get
The
those?
challenger's down! This is the end.
I fat fingered, god damn it!
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Why, true! Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Honey, are you using mid?
Up.
Yeah, the auto he was 6k after the tank buster and immediately got killed by the auto attack.
Because I stopped to heal single target across.
Probably weakness as well. Never mind, go again. Normally tanks are not the issue here anyway.
Let's begin, shall we?
challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true! Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
And I moved through it pretty much the moment we dropped vulnerability.
No, the issue is prediction cast will put on the two people with the corresponding debuffs. So if you haven't popped it before the prediction cast, it might be unlucky and you'll be on the same side. It happens a couple of times in PF also. So as long as people pop fast, it should be okay. Green is the one that's normally the limiting factor. So if you know you're green, make sure you pop it early. 'Cause I think green people are not popping it fast enough.
Should be fine to pop it the moment the predations hit, right? Because there's no damage
It's
from
a
it.
bit careful. You gotta be a bit careful there because there's still a debuff on people, but it goes off fairly quickly. So yeah, just if you're popping it, just make sure you look at the debuff and go once it disappears. It's like 1 second or so. So technically, if you can try to go immediately after it casts, but Yeah, just be careful there.
We good now?
Yeah, go, go, go.
Okay.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the myth in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Why, true! Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my fighting wings! Still we stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
make sure everyone knows where the first lasers are at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most of the stack markers were actually in the wrong spots. The first laser will be the second plus. Wait, look at the laser.
Yeah, from what I remember, I was like just hanging around forward.
Yeah, if you're the marker, if you're
Yeah.
the AOE.
Which stress
Just-
was? I saw, yeah, stress.
So
stress would have
I
been
just stayed here because it wasn't going to hit me.
I mean, yeah, you have to adjust accordingly because there's a chance that the laser would shoot like this way, like D to C. Then you need to walk up with it if it's like.
Yeah.
But
You were
just
safe
generally
if you were
speaking,
if you're safe on the laser, then you just stay there. Should be fine.
Yes, I think I was in the right spot.
Should be fine because it's casting.
yes, it's casting. It won't move. It will
Yeah,
just
yeah.
stand stuff. And it's only like two GCDs. I'm sure it's fine.
And I'm pretty sure you won't rip aggro. I mean, okay, I won't rip aggro anyway.
We Gucci now?
That's our
Oh
check.
wait, Rosa is still not back. Okay,
I think
we wait.
she's casting.
Oh, she's back.
It's
All right, I'm
Bambit.
gonna.
No,
Oh,
no,
it's
Bambi's
Bambi.
back also.
Bambit is back. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Some speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
I didn't even press a button.
Oh no! That was too much for the
He got hit by the boss.
Like, you should still move into knockback positions. but you
Yeah, I
shouldn't do
was
anything.
I was trying to move to the knockback spot, but didn't have much time, so I died
Fuck off.
again after getting rised up.
Do you go the other direction? Okay.
Oh no, I was in the right spot for the tower.
No, I'm talking about when you die.
Oh, the line. Yeah, I.
He ran the clockwise.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
anti-clockwise instead of clockwise.
Just make sure you're here.
Yeah.
Go.
All right, I'm starting though.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger's down.
Why did I get hit
Meow.
by a AoE? Oh, is it because Shreds died?
Yeah,
Meow.
you were
Oh, okay.
Meow.
fucking tiny little pixel touched the wall.
Meow.
I touched the wall.
Yeah.
I think I could.
No.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the Lord in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
The challenger's down. Is this the end? Oh no!
I'm Tommy doing
Don't apologize to me.
like
Just
I'm
keep going.
Tommy.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the Lord in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
What do you mean?
It had to be one hit or I died.
You scared me, Bambit.
This is Babbing.
I was running and you were just standing still, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no.
Yaba.
Oh my god.
He needs to go on the roof.
Wow, thanks.
Wow.
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 I think the
Wow.
Sorry.
I think the sessions we have is too and far between.
Yeah, I agree.
The everyone's so rusty and then
Thanks.
What?
Welcome back, Bambi.
Let's begin, shall we?
it may take an hour just to
Can the challenger defeat them in his own lab?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true!
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. How delightful! The Earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
My advice is you glance at where the first laser is, then you quickly go back to your character to see where you have puddles or not.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Let's begin, shall we?
Defeat the wolf laser.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
I have the question. Why have the question?
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight group.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
When that colossal thing comes in,
Fly true! Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves!
I feel like we died because of the damage from the AoE.
2 million damage no, unlikely.
What the hell hit us?
Heaven's Earth. And you got clipped by AoE. One of
By
the person, because it happened at the same time, the damage distances. So, someone who had Pada is probably near you guys.
we were dead center pretty much.
Maybe the person who had AoE would have clipped you guys. Let me look at the.
Did we die
Didn't
from the
kill the-
stack marker?
No, we took 100k damage from that, which is normal. You two took vulnerability, so you guys both got hit by it too.
Yeah, I got hit by a laser, so I got damage down.
Let me look. Because Stress
I-
got Heaven's Earth and Suspended Stone. So yeah, I highly suspect you got clipped there with a AoE. But KR1 is yes, KR1 got hit by a laser.
Laser, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I have damage down.
What
But I
did
managed
Rosa
to.
get hit by?
Rosa got
And-
clipped by
Line.
the
A
line. Yeah.
line. Okay.
I was standing on Rosa. We were
We
dead
died
together,
together.
but we got hit by two different mechanics.
Eh.
Huh?
Wait, hang on. Let me solve Song's problem first.
Eh.
Because
Good
it's
thing
very
I'm recording,
important.
huh?
That is, show recording.
Thank you for the sound effects, Rosa. Really appreciate it.
Oh no.
Okay, wait, hang on. Let me just share screen. I think is the way you probably dodge the laser would have been wrong there, Rosa. I mean, Song.
Oh, I was. Oh, what for me? What for?
No. Song. Let me just.
I just forgot where is the safe spot.
It was the third line, I'm pretty sure. It was safe.
We should have moved to
Run back.
the south to north thing.
Back again. Back again.
Nice,
This is
yes.
Just back again from the start, just to make it clear.
And then where you stood was dead.
Okay. So
Yeah,
where's
the
so
the
from,
wall
wall.
from
already?
from my point of view, it was the third line was safe.
Yeah, but we need to move up afterwards.
Okay, you see the lasers here, right?
Yeah. So
Song, you're near D, right? Correct. I think
In
Song is
C
near
and
D.
3. Songs with C and 3. That's his.
Yeah, so that
point.
means you have to stood like near C. So let
So
me
that
see.
I went all the way.
Okay, someone is taking up Song's position. I think maybe that's why.
But
Yeah, so this person over here should have
yeah, that's
gone
me.
to D,
yeah,
and Song would have taken
Oh.
Terran's position. So
Okay.
yeah, that's why.
yeah. The idea I believe is you always stay in your color quadrant.
Yeah, correct. But with all the patterns, it should be at a very specific way of your color code. I think I think Bambit and MT should be at A and not at 1.
Where did the stack end up going? Right over this road. Okay.
So Bambit over here, I think we have died. Right? Oh, what the okay. Yep. Okay.
You don't even.
Yeah, you should be at A instead of 1. If you don't know where you need
Yeah.
to stand, look at the game 8 diagrams again. Look at the 4 possible patterns and see which one is like near all of your possible spots.
All this is
Yes.
telling me is I was the only one that went to the right spot, and the other three went into the wrong spot.
You didn't move, but then you died.
I died to someone else being in the wrong
Yeah,
spot.
she have moved again. Oh, look at two laser. Look at it.
Yeah, you all
Yeah,
three got clipped by the
technically
laser.
speaking, if you moved into the first laser, you have survived. But I think you stood still.
Yeah, you stood there.
Well,
Yeah.
I was too busy looking for the stack and not the purple circles.
No,
Look at
don't,
that.
don't look at the stack marker. You focus
What?
on dodging the lasers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went to the right spot.
You went, okay,
No,
you went in the
no.
right spots, but you didn't do the movement correctly.
Because I was dead.
No, it didn't.
No, no,
Okay,
listen,
let's
listen,
go.
listen. So what happens is lasers goes off first, right? So in the initial position, you're correct.
Yeah.
Initial position, you're correct.
So then you didn't move.
And then I died immediately. Like I could have not time to fucking react to that. That's like a split second.
Okay, it's fine. Let's try again.
Like I get it. Like I get it, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But wait,
We probably got 1 or 2 more pulls. Let's go.
but wait,
Is Kaya here?
Thought I was.
Let's begin, shall we?
I actually don't know.
Can the challenger defeat the myth in his own land?
No, but like technically, I still have to use
You have your basically, you're not. You're actually not that one.
Yeah.
Okay, later look at the point.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Because the root is beautiful.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of you.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
When that comes out, they can run it.
Fly true! Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
That's healthy.
Remind yourself to folk after ads.
I did Voke, but I
Oh,
think Kea took
You grab the
back.
go. Okay, yeah, you need to shut
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I forgot to
4,
jerk there.
3, 4, stay. 4, stay.
4.
Uh,
Stay here.
mm,
Last pull? Or are we good
Yeah,
now?
probably last.
Alright, I'm gonna start the timer.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Yeah.
They're all trapping.
True.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth! scarcely begun. Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
Behind the head.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Try this!
You got this, Rampant. You got this area.
No, no, no.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Just can't take it anymore.
Yes, okay, tell you what, guys. I'm gonna do a non-mandatory party on Friday because I think the length in between two of our M8S practice session is too far. So I
Agreed.
noticed we keep fucking up the early max for an hour just to ensure we continue to prog, which is gonna be an issue.
Didn't I say that right before we started?
Uh,
That we were going to
I-
mess around at the beginning for an hour and a half warm up?
yeah, no, we actually talked about it yesterday. It was, that the previous session also. Yeah. So I'm gonna do for now non-mandatory Friday. So if you know that you're the type who get really rusty, do participate. But yeah, it's more like a PF thing.
I just want to.
Yeah.
I just want to get further than we're getting.
Yeah. The issue is we we technically we prog lah. That is we did prog,
Just
but
like bit.
we are wasting an hour just to reprog. So yeah, that's an issue. So yeah, I will open up a PF on Friday. Then let's see who wants to join.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll probably come for Friday.
yeah,
Usual time, right?
yeah. I'll make it usual time. I'll mostly if of course you guys on it's not mandatory to join if you are busy, but I'll just open it up. Then if
Not
there's
that
any
much.
MP slots, I will ask.
Is this
Yeah, I'll
assuming?
ask FC.
Is this assuming we're playing Saturday?
What?
Uh, yeah, Saturday. We stay at Saturday.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm just saying
Saturday?
that Friday is just an extra session.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying as in no one's got something on the Saturday as per usual.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Saturday
So
is as
we're
usual.
progging on Saturday now? Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Finally, dude. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
we ever had a fucking Saturday session.
No, no.
It's insane how
Yeah,
we
The
never had a
only
we
Saturday
had a
session.
yes, we
Saturday
had.
morning.
The Saturday morning doesn't count.
Doesn't my
That's
books.
way. That's too early. I was like so dead inside.
Hey, we killed the boss that day.
We did, but I was dead. Right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead
Hey,
and hop off now because I need to prep up for tomorrow. So
hey,
GG for
real,
the game.
Ariel,
Bye
is it
bye
is it okay if
now.
I talk to you in another channel?
Oh, uh-oh.
No, it's not bad. See, they're pretty cool.
Well,
Rosa,
I have not kept my tombstone. I must be concerned.
do you